Getting set to go with tonight's junior varsity basketball game as the Trojan Gals get set to take the floor against the Wildcats of Greenwood. Greenwood nipped the Trojans the last time out up at Greenwood by just a couple of points in a very good ball game, and it looks as though the Trojans will be ready to go here tonight, try to avenge that loss just a couple of nights ago, well, a week or so ago up at Greenwood. Trojans will send out Andrea Lachaw, Stacy Bechtel, Manning, and Stacy has it now for the Trojans. Drops it back here to Scheib, Tara Scheib, and the fifth girl in there is Minnick, of course. Here is Scheib into the lane, back over here for Minnick. She bounces it into the corner very nicely for Andrea Lachaw, and Andrea misses the shot. But it'll go out of bounds off 32 of Greenwood, and it will be UDA ball. Tara Scheib will inbound for the Trojans. Inbounds it off the foot of a Greenwood Wildcat, and it will be UDA ball once again now. Bounce pass inside here for Minnick. Into the lane she goes, puts a shot up, it'll go down, and it counts. Nice drive that time by Allison Minnick. She'll go to the line to complete a three-pointer here in the opening going. We've played 22 seconds, and it's 2-0 UDA, and Allison at the line to see if she can make it three. Allison, excellent ball player. Here's her first shot. It's good, and it's 3-0 UDA. Trojans, as I recall, up at Greenwood, really hung in there tough with these gals. Here's a near turn. Now she gets it back, though. And anyway, kind of lost it maybe by 10 in the final outcome, 10 or 8, something like that. Bounce pass on the right wing, and 3 seconds going to be called inside here now. It's 32 right here, was hanging in the lane. And so the Trojans get the turnover. This is freshman Tara Scheib with it out in front, circling down the right wing side here, drops it in the corner for Stacy Bechtel. Right baseline goes Stace with it. She's looking around, dumps it inside here for Andrea Lachaw. Andrea picks it up in the lane, but it's going to be controlled by Greenwood instead. She streaks down the far side, ball tapped loose over there by Mel Manning, and Mel with a good defensive play that time. Gives it back here to Tara Scheib now, spinning around out at the top of the circle. They're going to try the left wing side this time to Stacy Bechtel. Stace out in front for Manning. She dumps it inside. Here's Tara Scheib getting tied up with it. Gives it back here to Minnick, and she puts a shot up, and she's fouled. It'll be a shooting foul, and Allison will go to the line shooting two. Allison at the line to shoot a pair. Her first shot is no good off the front. Allison's second shot is short. Didn't hit anything, and it'll be Greenwood ball to inbound. Trojans going to put some pressure on them right here in the forecourt now as they go man-to-man. And now they'll drop it back here as 23 comes streaking across here. Still in a man-to-man for UDA. Going to try to work it down into that right baseline. They do. There's a gal driving the baseline, puts a shot up. It's in good, and it's 3-2 Upper Dauphin by 1. Nice drive that time by that lady Wildcat, working along that right baseline and put her home. Here goes Minnick into the lane with it. She's tied up in there, and on the tie-up, it's going to be Greenwood ball, so Greenwood will come back now with an opportunity to take the lead. It's 3-2. We've played 1 minute and 55 seconds into the first period. Here's a gal driving the left baseline, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound underneath by a tallish gal out in front, 32, and she hits it, and it's now a 4-3 game. The Trojans trailing by 1. Allison Minnick. Inside they go. Here's Andrea Lachaw. One dribble into the lane, bounces it back here, and now Minnick has it again. Inside to Andrea. She takes a dribble into the lane, fakes twice, puts a shot up, it won't go. Rebound comes off to the Wildcats of Greenwood. Here she comes down that right side. Mel Manning on her. Ball rolls slightly loose. Here's a girl who's going to roll it out of bounds off 32's fingertips. As she went under on the right baseline and lost the handle on it. And I'll give the Trojans a chance to come back now and take a 1-point lead. It's 4-3 Greenwood. There's a pass over on the far side. It's going to roll out of bounds, but it was, I thought it was tipped by Greenwood. I guess not. Allison trying to hit Manning over there. Here's a ball stolen by Minnick. A shot put up and a foul's called. Foul will be on 42. And Allison will go to the line for the third time tonight. Allison at the line with 2:58 remaining in the first period. 4-3 is the score, and Allison with a chance to either tie it up or go one up on these Greenwood Wildcats. Her first shot will tie it. It's 4-4. Minnick has all 4 points for the Trojans here in the early going. And she'll try this one more time. Second shot, no good. Rebound comes back to Allison. 15-foot shot from out in front, good. Gives the Trojans a 6-4 lead now. Allison just stood there right at the foul line, got the rebound and put it up. 15-footer. It was good. 6-4. UDA, 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. Cal has the ball nearly stolen over there on a nice try by Stacy Bechtel, but they got it back again. Allison Minnick working on 23 out in front. Whoop, 23 goes to the floor. But the Wildcats maintain. Here's Mel Manning tapping the ball out of bounds over there for the UDA, and a good defensive move. And Greenwood will inbound on the right wing. She's going to try to drive it. She does. Puts a shot up, partially blocked away by Andrea Lacha. Good job that time by Andrea with the block. Back comes Mel Manning with it. She'll drop it back here for Allison Minnick. Allison driving down the right side, passes it back over here now for Reed, who is in the ball game for the Trojans. Reed has it now. Tara, whoop, wait a minute. Taryn had the ball loose and a jump, and it's going to be up and off and ball underneath. Taryn that time looked like a walk perhaps, but she did not have control of the ball, so a good call by the official, and it will be Allison Minnick to inbound. Inbounds it back here for Stacy Bechtel. Stacy has it. 45 all over her back here. And now Minnick has it for the Trojans. Tries to dump it inside there, but stolen away by Greenwood with 1:50 remaining in the first, and the Trojans up 6-4. Into the lane it goes. 14-foot shot. No good. Rebound's going to come off to, let's see, still tipped up. Here's an 8-footer from out in front. Good. And it's 6-6. Trojans on the rebounding down here, just kept the ball up in the air, and the Cats finally grabbed it and put her home. Minnick into the lane, dumps it off nicely over there to Mel Manning, and Bell puts the shot up and in good. Nice pass from Minnick to Manning, and Mel put her home, and it's 8-6. 1:05 remaining here in the first. Long pass underneath, going to go out of bounds off Greenwood, and it will be UDA ball. Stacy Bechtel will inbound for the Trojans. Trojan JV team has played very well here lately. As I say, got nipped, I think, their last time out, but they played pretty darn good basketball. Here's Shive with it, and she's all tangled up, and a walk will be called out here. 23 all over her. But a walk's going to be called. And now let's see. Andrea Lacho will leave. Kelly Calnan will come into the ball game for UDA with 55 seconds remaining here in the first period. Good coverage on the inbound that time. Here's a 2-on-1 break. Kelly back. She stops, and a foul will be called. Kelly will pick up the blocking foul. It'll be her first. And to the line will go 54 of Greenwood, shooting 2. Okay, the Greenwood gal made her first shot, made the score 8-7, and here's her second shot. And it is good, so she made a pair and tied up the ball game at 8-8. Manning to inbound for Tara Shive. Tara working here, gets a pick from Stacy Bechtel, winds around her. Tara still with it, getting tied up in here, drops it into the right wing corner for Kelly Calnan. Kelly tries to dribble, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound's going to come off to Greenwood, and then a walk will be called underneath there. It'll stay UDA ball. 35 seconds remaining in period number 1. Tara Shive will inbound for UDA. And now this time it's going to go off of a Greenwood ball player again, as the Trojans having difficulty that time getting the ball in. They all gang up over here now. Let's see how they break it loose here. Well, it's going to be Kelly right underneath, puts a shot up and in, good. Kelly Cowden nails 1 for 2, and it's 10-8. UDA by 2 with 25 seconds remaining here in period number 1. 32 with it for Greenwood. She'll drop it back here. Tara Shive working on 23 out front now over there where Mel Manning will take care of this gal. She drives the right baseline. Ball goes on the floor. It's going to be picked up or scooped up, tied up down there, and it will be Greenwood to inbound. Greenwood to inbound now with just 9 seconds remaining here in the first period. Inbound pass knocked out of bounds by Stacy Bechtel, and they'll try it again. Shot put up, good. All tied up again. We are here with time running down here. We're down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. A shot, it'll be good if it goes, but it's way short, and we're tied at 10 at the end of 1 period of play. 10-10, UDA and Greenwood. Okay, now we are set to go with the second period of play. Trojans with the ball. Allison Minnick, point guard extraordinaire out in front here. She'll dribble down the right side here. Right wing pass inside for Andrea Latchall. She dumps it back out here for Allison. Allison puts a shot up. It won't go. There's Andrea with the rebound underneath. Drops it back here. It's going to be stolen away by Greenwood. Greenwood gal, 15, running down here. Stops. Tries to pass it over to one of her playmates, and she takes the ball and puts it home, and it's 12-10. UDA trailing by 2. Here's a shot from the outside. Good. Stacy Bechtel with a 10-footer from over here on the right wing side. Nice, and it's 12-12. This is a good ball game. Trojans, both Trojan teams, varsity and junior varsity, have been in some Super Bowl games lately. Here's a shot from the outside for 3. That's no good. Rebound underneath there. Oop, and a jump will be, or a walk will be called rather. As a good block in there by Latchaw, I think it was, on the gal that tried to make the shot. Caused her to do nothing more than hop up in the air with it. And back come the Trojans with an opportunity again to take the lead. Whoa, wait a minute. A foul will be called. 23 this time, getting a little bit too aggressive in there. It'll be a non-shooting foul. She fouled Melissa Hand, who is in the ball game. It's Hand, Minnick, Manning, Bechtel, and Latchaw in the ball game right now for UDA. And Melissa Hand will inbound. Does so back here for Stacy Bechtel. Minnick, Hand. Here's Hand for 2 from way outside. A lot of arc. Not a bad shot. And back with it comes Greenwood. Looked like she almost turned that ball over on an awful high dribble. Melissa Hand, who has quick hands out in front here, nearly stole the ball away. Over in the corner they go, dumping it inside. Here's a big gal with a shot. No good. Rebound comes off, and a foul called. Foul will be on 53 blue. And she got just a little bit too aggressive underneath there. Will be non-shooting, of course. And UDA, 1-1. Goodness, UDA Trojans with 1 foul in the first half. As a matter of fact, Kelly Cowden picked up the only one the Trojans have. And the Wildcats have just put the Trojans into the bonus. So Stacy Bechtel will go to the line, shooting a 1-1. Her first shot, no good. Rebound's going to go off to the Wildcats, and back comes Wildcat number 15. Stops, or puts a shot up, blocked away, and a rebound comes back to Stacy Bechtel. Stacy will control. Trojans with some good defense down there. 2 times in a row now they've blocked Greenwood's shot. Pass on the near side here for Bechtel. Inside to go to Latchaw. Back out to Bechtel. Back inside to Andrea. Gal reaching in on Andrea. No calls coming. Here's a bounce pass into the corner. Shot from the side. Too long. Over the far side it goes. Picked up by Manning. Mel trying to get loose with it over there. 23 ties her up, and it's going to be Greenwood ball. Got exactly 4 minutes remaining in the first half, and we're exactly tied at 12. Hasn't been much of an advantage shown for either team tonight. The score just going basically 2 points at a time. Here's the right wing pass. Now they're going to have to dump it outside, though, as the Trojans tie her up, and there's Melissa Hand with a good steal. She loses the handle on it, though, and it's going to be picked up by Greenwood, who will bring it back. 3 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the first half. There's another dump inside here. Ball loose momentarily, grabbed away by Mel Manning. On the floor it goes. Mel ties it up. It's going to be UDA ball. Good job that time by Mel Manning. Melody with a good defensive play, and timeout is going to be called by Greenwood. So, got timeout here in the second period. 3 minutes, 29 seconds remaining, and we're tied at 12. Melody Manning to inbound for UDA. Does so here for Allison Minnick. Allison near side over here for Stacy Bechtel. Back over to Allison. Now they swing it around over here for Melissa Hand. Back out in front. Allison's got it. Bounces it in the corner for Mel Manning. Out to Allison. Over to Hand. Hand stops. Puts a 15-foot shot up and in. Good. Nice job that time by Melissa Hand. And it's 14-12 as the score just goes back and forth here. Ooh, pass. Going to go back court. Nope. Going to be controlled by Hand, and then she steps. No, a double dribble, they're going to call it. Boy, Melissa with a good try that time. Melissa playing with a slightly injured, or I'm not sure how slightly, an injured left hand anyway, I just noticed out there. So Hand with a bad hand, making some steals and doing some nice tricks out there for the Trojans. 23 inside the circle, back out to the point. Looking around out there, now they get it back over here. Here's a little gal dribbling into the lane, and a foul's going to be called on Stacy Bechtel. Stacy will pick up the team's second foul, be a non-shooting foul, and Taryn Reed's going to come into the ball game now to replace Bechtel, I would bet. Okay, it was. Stacy's going to check out right now momentarily for the Trojans as Taryn Reed comes back in for UDA. 25 will inbound for Greenwood. Greenwood with some pretty good girls teams. Here's 15, bounces it inside, right baseline or left baseline, shot up and in, good. And again, we're tied. Now it's at 14. 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's Hand passing it over here. Taryn Reed with a shot. Looks good from here, and it was. All right. Taryn Reed with a nice bucket, and it's now 16-14. The Trojans by 2. I guess all we're waiting for tonight is the clock to eventually run down. See who has that 2 at the end. Here's Reed with a steal. Nice steal. Boy, she's bumped. Taryn puts a shot up, and now she's really bumped as 15 will pick up the foul, and Taryn will go to the line shooting 2. Taryn to the line to shoot a pair as number 15 picks up her 5th. No, that's of course not true. I'll tell you. Okay, 2:05 remaining here at 16-14 as Taryn gets set to put her first shot up. Won't go. Taryn will receive one more try. I believe she'll put this one in. Here's her second try. She did. And it's 17-14, UDA by 3 now. That's probably the biggest margin for any team tonight. I believe it is. 2 minutes remaining as we speak. Right now, 2 minutes in the first half. Oh, looked like a walk. No call coming. Gouge walks into the lane. Wait a minute. That was a walk. Atta boy. Stripes missed the first one, but he did see the second one. It was quite obvious. It was right in front of him. And so it will be the Trojans here now with that 3-point margin. Coming back here, see what they can do. Here's Reed from the side. That looks, ooh, it looked good from here. Anyway, Taryn rushes in to get a rebound, but it's grabbed by a Wildcat. She races down the right side, dumps it over here to 42, loses the handle on it. Back here, 54 picks it up for Greenwood. 23 with a shot from out in front, no good. Rebound underneath, going to come to the tallish Greenwood lass here, number 53, and goes off the hands of 42 Greenwood, and it'll be UDA ball. Andrea Latshaw will check back into the ball game now. She'll be taking Melody Manning's spot. Andrea inbounds here for Minnick. Minnick with a bounce pass over there for Melissa Hand. Now out to Minnick. Near side here for Reed. Out to Minnick, over to Hand. Hand puts a shot up. It's no good. Rebound comes right off to Greenwood. 43 will drop it back here with 1:05 remaining here in the first half. Trojans up by 3, 17-14. Right baseline they go with it, or right wing rather. Now she goes into the baseline. Standing over there, throws a shot up, and I mean throws it up. No good. 14 with the rebound on the left baseline. She puts a shot up. No good. Rebounded underneath there by the big gal. And she puts it in. And it's a 1-point margin for the Trojans now, 17-16, with 38 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Reed. Over here for Minnick. Minnick back to Reed. Back to Minnick. Minnick into the lane. Dumps it over to the far side to Melissa Hand. She'll try to get it out in front. And here comes the Greenwood now with a chance to take the lead, and they don't. Time running out here in the first half. Here comes Minnick. Minnick pushes it ahead here for Taryn Reed. We're down to 15 seconds. Taryn on the right baseline is going to lose the ball out of bounds with 14 seconds remaining here in the first half. And that's going to bring Tara Shive back into the ball game for UDA. She'll take the place of Taryn Reed. Tara out, Taryn in. 10 seconds. 42 with it. Dumps it inside to 54, but it's going to be stolen away underneath there as it goes loose. And a jump, and it's going to stay down here. Greenwood with 1 second remaining. So the Trojans have got to set up a 1 second defense. Greenwood wants to set up a 1 second offensive play. Here it is. It's tapped out of bounds. Ooh. Let's see. I don't know what happened to the time. I guess nothing happened to the time. Anyway, I'm going to try it again. Oop, that did it. Okay, that's all for the first half of play. So good first half for both ball clubs as they see themselves in a 1-point ball game. UDA 17 and Greenwood 16 at the end of the first half. Not bad. Okay, to begin the second period of play, second half of play, the Trojans with a 1-point margin, 17-16, will inbound the ball. And it will be Stacy Bechtel inbounding here to Allison Minnick, unless I miss my guess here. Okay, we're ready to go. Playing 6-minute quarters, and the Trojans see if they can hang on to this 1-point margin here now, or of course expand on it. Here's Tara with a shot from over on the side, no good. Rebound comes off to the Wildcats. And number 12 dribbles it right down to the right corner, slides it inside, puts a shot put up, no good. Rebound shot is good. And the Trojans trail by 1, 18-17. Greenwood. It's been one of those games. Here's Tara. Over to Mel Manning in the corner. Shot put up over there short. Rebound comes back to 54. Trojans 0 for 2 here in the early going of the second half. And the Greenwood with a chance. Ooh, here's a gal going to dribble it right down on the right baseline. Puts a shot up, blocked nicely in there by Andrea Lachon. Back with it comes Minnick. Allison coming ahead across the timeline with it now. Over in the corner for Shive. Back over here to Allison Minnick. So Tara Shive. Tara with a shot from outside, no good. Rebounded by the Greenwood, and she passes it right to Minnick. Minnick will have the ball. Okay, it didn't go out of bounds. Here's a pass inside. Andrea with it. Drops it back over here for Minnick. Back over here for Stacy. Over to Minnick. Allison with it. And let's see. They're going to call a foul. This time the foul will be on number 42. Be the first foul of the second half. None shooting. And Tara Shive will inbound for UDA. Here's Tara's inbound pass. Back here for Stacy Bechtel at the point. Into the right baseline. They work it around. Here's a 17-foot shot from out in front. No good. Rebounded there by Greenwood. And the Greenwood gal will come off with it right here in front of us. He's running down there. Stops. Pops a shot up. No good. Rebounded over the far side by Greenwood. She has Bell Manning over there to strip the ball away from her. And on the tie-up, it'll be Greenwood ball 52 getting herself all exasperated out here. She rips the ball out of the hands of the Trojan. Anyway, she'll get the ball to bring it back in here. They do. Bounces over here for 23. Shot from outside, no good. Rebound's going to be controlled by the Trojans, Stacy Bechtel. Both teams a little cold here. We played 2 minutes into the second half. They have scored 1 bucket. We have scored nothing. Here's Andrea Lacho with it. Andrea passes it over in the right wing side. Now they put it back over here for Bechtel. There's Tara with a shot from outside. That won't go. Trojans cold here in the third. Only trailing by 1, thank goodness. But nothing has gone down for them so far. We played nearly half of the third period. Ooh, a foul will be called inside. Foul will be on Stacy Bechtel. And with 3:36 remaining in a scoreless third period as far as the Trojans are concerned, it's still 18-17. Greenwood by 1. Stacy picks up her second. No problem there. Team's first of the second half. 25 drives the right baseline, puts a shot up and in, good. And the Trojans now fall 3 points behind. It's 20-17, Greenwood by 3. Biggest margin of the night for the Greenwood Wildcats, I do believe. Minnick over here for Bechtel. Left wing side for Manning. Now back out to Minnick. At the point, there's Tara Scheib with it. On the right wing side they try now. Here's Manning with it. Here's a 19-footer from out in front. It just will not go down. Rebound's going to come off to Andrea Lachon. Andrea gets the bucket and puts it home. It is now 20-19. Trojans trailing by 1. Minnick with the steal, and the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds as number 42 or 23 gives her the push. My goodness, would have been impossible for her to stay in bounds that time as the Greenwood gal was leaning on her, but nevertheless, here's the ball now stripped away again by the Trojans. Allison Minnick that time doing a great job on the inbound pass defense. Now here's another pass. This is going to be stolen here by Andrea Lacho. She stops, puts a shot up and in, good. Andrea's got 4 quick ones, and the Trojans have got the lead again. And timeout called immediately by the Wildcats of EJ. Of EJ, no, of Greenwood. Okay, here's coach tonight, interim coach, I guess we'll call him, is Shadle. And Dave Shadle going over the plays here with the Trojans tonight as Mr. Klinger is completing some other duties that he has. So, Coach Shadle out here giving the girls their instructions. Be right back. Okay, the Greenwood timeout is over, and Greenwood will inbound the ball. She can run along the baseline, apparently. Her inbound pass going to come back here and be nearly knocked away by Stacy Bechtel. It's going to remain blue ball. Boy, the Trojans just playing some tenacious defense now. Man, here goes 23. Down the right wing side, stops and pops. Good. Nice shot and a good bucket by that gal, but boy, she just ran down there and threw it up, and it went in. 22-21 with 2:27 remaining in the third period. Minnick over here for Scheib. Back to Minnick. Near side for Bechtel. Her shot is no good. Rebound in there by Lacha. And a foul is going to be called. The foul will be on 42. And UDA will inbound. Tara Scheib to inbound it here. She does so back here now for Bechtel. Stacy at the point looking around. Gives it over to the far side to Scheib. Now back in the near point here. Here's Mel Manning with it. Over to Scheib. Scheib's shot is no good. And Stacy Bechtel will pick up her third personal foul as Stacy went over number 54 here. This will be none shooting also. And it will be Greenwood to inbound. And now let's see. I think Stacy may be leaving. Stacy's going to leave as Taryn Reed will check back into the ball game. Okay, we're set now. Greenwood made a few substitutions at the same time. Here's the inbound pass. Going to be controlled by 43 down here, more or less. Tara Scheib all over her, and the ball goes to the floor. Tara's got it. Rolling around over there. It's going to be tied up, and it'll be up and off in ball. A good job that time by Tara Scheib. Gives the ball back to her Trojans. We're inside of 2 minutes to play in the third. Trojans trailing by 1 now, 22-21. Here's Scheib from the side. No good. Rebound will come off underneath there to Mel Manning, and Mel gets it all tied up, and it's going to be Greenwood ball. Mel with the rebound came right down to her, but the Greenwood Wildcats very eager to tie that one up, and they did. The ball's going to roll loose and off Mel Manning, I guess. The guy said blue. Yeah. Okay. Greenwood will inbound again. They huddle up out here at the top of the circle. Now they break it out. Here's a long pass. Going to be tipped away here by 32. She stops, pops. It's good. 24-21. Trojans drop back by 3 again now, with 1:35 remaining. Minnick over to the near side. Here's Taryn Reed with a shot. It won't go. Rebound going to come back, and Taryn will control it, though, for the Trojans. She's bumped into, double teamed out here. Gets the ball away, but back with it comes 54. She'll dribble in. Put a shot up, blocked nicely in there by Allison Minnick. Wow, great play that time again on the defense by Allison to block that stop with block that shot with 1:21 remaining here in the third period. Inbound pass over here. 23's got it. In the lane she goes, gives a push to Minnick, but no call. Back 23 has it again now. Clock down 1:05 in the third. 54 on the left baseline. Passes it back. Ooh, wait a second. Foul's going to be called. A foul will be on Allison. Allison Minnick will pick up the foul for the Trojans. For Allison, I think it's her first. Yeah, it is. And that came with 1:02 remaining in the third period. Trojans back by 3, and that was a shot. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, 23 at the line, shooting shooting 2. Okay, I thought it looked more like a pass to me. Anyway, first shot, no good. And 23 second shot coming up here now, and it is no good. Rebound will come off to Andrea Latshaw. She gets all tied up in there with it. It's going to remain UDA ball. On the tie-up, it'll remain Upper Dauphin ball. Trojans need a bucket down the court this time. They trail by 3 with 55 seconds remaining here in period number 3. Over here for Melissa Hand. Back out now for Minnick. Minnick wraps herself around a one gal and goes for a walk. Look, no foul. Allison says no foul. Hard to believe there was no foul, but no call came. Here's Allison with it. Oh, they're going to get Allison for a foul. And Allison lets the ball lay at a girl. Okay, anyway, it will be Allison picking up her second personal foul. And Greenwood will inbound. Across the center line they go with it. Clock down to 35 seconds remaining in the third. Over on the far side. Tried to dump it into the corner. Blocked away there by Taryn Reed, but they got it back again. Here's another pass or dribble blocked away. Oh, wait a minute. Foul's going to be called, and all of a sudden, Allison Minnick will pick up her third. Allison just a moment ago picked up her first. Now she picks up her third, and it is with 24 seconds remaining here in the third. Allison picked up 3 quick ones, and she's going to leave the ball game now. As back into the game comes Tara Scheib for the Trojans, and 23 at the line, shooting 2. Her first shot's no good. Her second shot is good, and it's now 25-21, a 4-point margin with 24 seconds remaining and the clock counting down. Now Trojans could play conceivably for the last shot of this period. Whoops, Melissa Hand dribbles it off the leg of a Wildcat. So it will be UDA ball as Scheib will inbound. Here's Melissa Hand with a long shot from the side. Too long, and it's grabbed in there. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, foul will be called. This time the foul will be on Tara Scheib. Tara picks up the foul. It's going to be a 1-and-1 now for the Indians, or the Wildcats rather, with just 11 seconds remaining here in the third period, and a 25-21 score. 25's first shot, no good. Rebound by Andrea Latshaw underneath. She drops it back here now for Tara Scheib, who picks it up. We're only down to 4 seconds. Tara's going to have to throw one up. Passes it over there. Hand shot. It's good if it goes, but it won't go. And so that's going to end the third period. So the Trojans, who saw themselves take a 3-point margin, I think it was, or a 1-point margin into the third period, comes out of the third period with a 4-point deficit. Now it's 25-21 with just 6 minutes remaining. Okay, to begin the fourth period of play, it will be the Wildcats with the ball. Trojans need to come back from a 4-point deficit here as we begin period 4. Need a couple of good steals in here now. Here's a ball rolled loose, but they got it back again. They're working the left wing side. Shot put up, no good. Rebound's going to come off, and a jump will be called as Melissa Hayen goes to the deck with it. And it's going to be UDA ball. Melissa Hayen will inbound for the Trojans. Trojans want to get down here and get 2 now. They've been kind of quiet here lately. Taryn Reed with it. Taryn nearly has the ball tied up in there, but she gets it over to Andrea Latshaw. She tries to bounce one on the baseline to Kelly Calnan, but that was stolen away by Greenwood, and back come the Greenwood Wildcats. Here's a baseline shot put up, and no good. Rebound's going to come off and be controlled by Greenwood. 25's got her shot back again. Second shot, good. So she went in there twice, and the second time she picks it up. And it's now 27-21 with under 5 minutes remaining, just under 5. Here's Kelly Calnan with it over on the far side. Melissa Hayen puts the shot up. It won't go. Rebound comes back out here to the Greenwood Wildcats. Trojans just got cold, and here's Kelly going to lose the ball out of bounds underneath the bucket. It'll remain Greenwood ball as a couple of subs come in here now. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Dave Shadle of the Trojans with 4:45 remaining in a 6-point ball game. It's 27-21. Greenwood by 6. Okay, the Trojan timeout is over, and Greenwood will inbound the ball. In the left wing corner, they try to dump it in here, and a shot taken, no good. Rebound's going to come off here and be controlled by Greenwood. Greenwood getting the offensive boards now. Here's a gal driving the right baseline. Shot put up, no good. And let's see, Andrea Latshaw will drop it back here now for Allison Minnick. Need Allison to get hot. Somebody get hot here. Here's Allison with it. Tries to bounce it over on the far side, and Allison's got it back again. Near side here comes to Stacy. Here's Kelly Calnan with it. Oh, wait a minute. Kelly's going to go for a walk. Kelly shakes her head, and a walk will be called that time as Kel went to go into the lane with it, I guess, and did not dribble the ball first. And then back with it come the Wildcats. Left wing side. Shot from over there. Looks good, and it is. 29-21. The deficit bounce here for the Trojans. Now it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Allison. Allison pushes a shot up from out in front. No good. Rebound over there, and a foul called as 54. Fouled Andrea Latshaw as Andre came back with the rebound. And I think it's going to be out of bounds underneath. As they say, Andrea was not shooting. I thought Andrea looked to me like she was going to put it back up, but I guess the referee didn't see it that way. At any rate, here's an inbound pass back here for Bechtel. Stacy has the pass lost away here to 15. She'll dribble down the left side. She throws a shot or a pass. I'm not sure what that was, but anyway, it goes out of bounds, and it will be UDA ball. Tara Scheib will inbound, or come into the game, I mean. Stacy Bechtel will inbound for UDA. 3 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. The Trojans need 8 to tie. Allison over the far side there for Tara. Kelly Calnan in the left wing side, right wing corner. Now back out here, and a foul will be called. Foul this time will be on 15, and Allison Minnick went to the deck that time. Ball will be out on the side for the Trojans with, let's see, 3:24 remaining. That was the fourth foul, so the next foul on Greenwood will bring the, here's a shot from outside by Kelly Calnan. No good, it was a good shot. Tara Tara puts a shot up, no good, and back with it come the Greenwood Wildcats. Here's a shot from over the far side. It's good. Well, now Greenwood's just hitting some fantastic ones here. Now it's 31-21 with 3 minutes remaining, and it's a 10-point ball game for the Greenwood. Here's a nice shot put up by Bechtel for 2. And narrows the gap to 8. And here comes 15. She's streaking down here. Ball underneath there. And over in the right or left baseline it goes. Shot, turn around, put up, no good. Rebound comes off to 25. She puts a shot up and she is fouled. Allison Minnick will pick up her 4th personal. And send number 25 to the line to shoot a pair with 2:36 remaining in a 31-23 ball game. 25's first shot was no good, and she'll get one more. Her second shot is good. 32-23, the Wildcats by 9. Here comes Minnick. Ooh, she has the ball knocked out of her hands by 15. Cross the court, they go with the 23. She puts a shot up, it won't go. Rebounded underneath there. The ball tipped loose by some Trojans. Here's 23 with a shot from the side. It's no good. Kelly Callan has the rebound. She'll get it back here to Stacy Bechtel, who drops it back here now for Minnick with 2:10 remaining. Inside it goes to Andrea Lachaw. Andrea has the ball roll loose on the floor. It goes, and it's rolled around down there. Now off the fingertips of 54, and the Trojans will inbound. Let's see. Somebody's going to check out. Kelly Callan will go out of the ball game as Mel Manning comes back in for the Trojans. Inbound pass over here for Bechtel. She dumps it inside here for Mel Manning. Mel looking around, passes it back out here. Here's the shot from out front. Good. Allison Minnick nails one. 25 with the inbound pass. Let's see. It's going to be knocked out of bounds nicely by Minnick with 1:49 remaining. It's 25-32, 32-25, 7-point ball game. Greenwood in the lead. 23. Ooh, had the ball nearly stolen. Now 15's got it back again, though. Another near steal over there, and it's going to be off of Stacy Bechtel. 1:40 remaining. 23 stops and pops good. 34-25, 9-point margin again with 1.5 minutes remaining here. So the Trojan JVs are going to drop one as the pass goes over to Bechtel. Bechtel's shot, no good. Rebound in there to 53, and a foul will be called. This time Mel Manning will pick up the foul. UDA calls timeout with 1:20 remaining, and they're down by 9 now, 34-25. Number 53 will go to the line now following the timeout with 1:20 remaining, and she'll be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Here's her first shot, and it's no good. Rebound's going to be controlled over here by Greenwood. 42 will go the opposite way and backcourt with it. So 42 a little bit confused out here, though, and she turns it over. She was going to head for a fast break, but went the wrong way. Wrong way, Corrigan, her name must be. At any rate, back with it comes the Trojans. There's a pass inside for Lachaw, and Andrea is going to be held by number 42, so she's making herself known in here as she goes the wrong way with the ball. Now she picks up a foul. At any rate, that's going to put the Trojans into the bonus, and that's going to send Andrea Lachaw to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. Andrea's first shot is good. Here's her second shot, and it's off the front. No good. Rebound comes off to Lachaw. She puts a shot up. Oh, it won't go. And their foul's going to be called. Hold it. Everything. 34. This is going to be Mel Manning going to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. The foul was before the shot, he said. So she'll go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Here's Mel's first shot, and it is No good. Rebound going to go out of bounds off of Greenwood. So it will be Tara Scheib inbounding for the Trojans. She'll inbound back here now for Andrea Lachaw. Andrea will spin it back here for Stacy. Back out in front here for Minnick. Minnick goes to the floor. She's all tangled up out there, but no call. Here's a shot from the side. It's good. That's by Mel Manning. 42 seconds left. It's 34-28. And a jump is called, and it's going to remain Greenwood ball. We've got 40 seconds remaining in a 6-point ball game. The Trojans have narrowed it down to 6 now. And we'll see what happens here. Hold it, everything. 5 seconds has elapsed, and it's going to be up and off and ball. And the Trojans now going to make this game exciting if they can dump one in here. Hopefully dump one in and get fouled because they're 6 points down. And we'll have the ball right underneath the Trojan bucket as the Trojan defense would not allow them to get the ball in. Here's a shot by the Trojans. No good. And back with it comes the Wildcats, and she's fouled. Tara Scheib will pick up the personal foul. And then we've got 32 seconds remaining here now. Trojans making a game out of it here. 34-28. And little number 23 for the Wildcats will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Tara picked up her third. First shot by this Greenwood Wildcat is no good. Rebound's going to be controlled by Greenwood underneath. They have it knocked loose by Mel Manning underneath there, but it will be Greenwood ball with 29 seconds remaining now. Here's the 23 on the baseline. Back out here. Dumping it inside. 54 with a turnaround shot. No good. Rebound and a foul will be called on 54. She went into Stacy Bechtel. And Stacy will go to the line with 21 seconds remaining, shooting a 1-and-1. Stacy at the line to shoot a 1-and-1 for the Trojans. Sure could use a pair of these just to make it ever so much more exciting. Her first shot is no good. Rebound comes back out to the Wildcats. And back she comes across the timeline, right in the right baseline. Shot up and in good. Little 23 is pretty good gal here. It's 36-28 now. We're down to 8 seconds remaining, so that's going to about do it. Here's a 3-shot put up by Stacy. No good. Rebound's going to come off to Mel underneath, and that's going to end the ball game. Oh, the Trojans drop one here tonight with a final score of 36-28. 36-28 is the final. Greenwood JVs over the UDA JV ball club. But we'll be back. And this team's going to win some more ball games. I'm sure of that. Catch you later. Well, we're getting set to go now with the varsity basketball game tonight. The Trojans taking on the Wildcats of Greenwood. The Trojans will send out Alicia Moon, Kim Bechtel, Stacy Snyder, Brandy Williard, and Jamie Erdman to begin the ball game. We'll pick up the Wildcats as we go along here. This is the opening tip. It's going to be controlled by Brophy of the Wildcats. This is Fegley out in front at the point. Near side now. They drop it inside here. Over on the far side it goes. Here's the right baseline shot blocked away by Moon. Fegley picks it, or 45 though, picks it up. That's a Brophy. And Jane Brophy, I think it is, or Jen Brophy, put that shot in. 22 is Mindy Brophy. Pair of Brophy starting the ball game here now for the Wildcats. Erdman here to Moon. Alicia has the ball roll loose but gathers it back in again. Dumps it inside. There's Kim Bechtel, and a foul will be called on Fegley as Fegley picks up the foul, and it's going to be Kim Bechtel going to the line for the Trojans, shooting 2. Kim at the line for the first time tonight, shooting a pair. For Fegley, it is her first personal foul. Came with 7:15 remaining here in the first period. Kim's first shot is good. Trojans 1, or make that 2-1. Second shot is short, misses everything, and it'll be Greenwood ball out of bounds. And Hayden will inbound. She does so here now for Fegley. Fegley into the right wing corner for Brophy. Here's a pass underneath for Klein. Shot up and in, good. Four to 1, Greenwood by 3. Kim Bechtel with it into the corner here for Brandy Williard. She stands on the right baseline, drops it back here for Alicia Moon. Now to Jamie Erdman. Jamie fires it inside for Stacy Snyder. It's knocked away, and back with it come the Greenwood Wildcats. This is Mindy Brophy with it. She'll stop and pop one up from over there. No good. Rebound comes off to Brandy Williard. Jamie Erdman with it for the Trojans. Into the corner here for Kim Bechtel. Kim drives the right baseline underneath the bucket, and then's going to go for a walk as she had a discontinued dribble underneath there. She got kind of forced out right under the bucket. And Hayden will inbound for the Greenwood. Greenwood up 4-1. This is Fegley over here for Hayden. Hayden back out in front to the point, Fegley. Fegley drops it over to the far side for Klein. Klein looking inside, gets it back over here for Hayden. Left baseline shot, good. Hayden drove the baseline, puts it up and in, and it's 6-1. Greenwood by 5. Here goes a drive and a shot put up by Erdman, no good. And on the tie-up, it's going to remain UDA ball. But boy, Jamie went right down there and sprung inside. Put a left baseline shot up, but it wouldn't go. Here's a shot from the side by Moon, no good. Rebound comes right off here to Jane Brophy. She drops it back over here for Fegley. Fegley dribbles once, passes it over to the far side. Mindy Brophy with a shot, good. And it's a 8-1 ball game. Wildcats really turning it up here now on the Trojans right here in the early going. We've played nearly 3 minutes of the first period. Bechtel. Kim going to drive the right baseline. She stops, pops a shot up short, rebound underneath, and a tie-up as Bechtel and Brophy, Jane Brophy, tie it up. It might be Joan Brophy. Anyway, we'll find out here in just 1 second. Next time out, we'll find out which Brophy this is. At any rate, this is Fegley, that's for sure. Fegley with Erdman on her. Over on the far side for Mindy Brophy. Mindy one dribble, drops it off over there for Klein. She gets it back to Mindy Brophy on the right baseline. Now over in the wing for Klein. Drops it back out in front. Hayden will set it up out there near side. It comes here to Joan Brophy. She puts a shot up, no good, and the rebound comes off to Brandy Williard. Brandy back here for Erdman. Jamie heading down here with a head of steam right inside. Nice pass to to Stacy Snyder. Good pass from Erdman to Snyder. And it's an 8-3 ball game. Comes Joan Brophy back for Fegley. 4 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in period 1. Near side here now for Hayden. She'll go in the left wing. Puts a pass inside, and a walk will be called now as Brophy got tied up underneath there. On a good block, it'll be UDA ball. Jamie into the corner here for Alicia Moon on the left wing side. Alicia drives the left baseline, puts a shot up. She's fouled, and Mindy Brophy will pick up her first personal. And that'll send Alicia Moon to the line shooting 2. Alicia Moon at the line shooting 2. Mindy Brophy picks up her first personal foul with 3:54 remaining here in period 1. And Alicia puts the first foul shot in. It's 8-4. Greenwood. And let's see if she can cut it to 3. She did. 8-5 with 3:54 remaining in the first. Fegley is the point guard. She drops it inside. Alicia Moon picks it off, though. Picks off that bad pass from Fegley. Alicia going all the way down there. Stops on the left baseline. Dumps it back out here to Brandy Williard. Here's a pass inside for Stacy Snyder. Her shot is blocked away, but a foul is called. And Joan Brophy will pick up the personal foul. And that's going to send Stacy Snyder to the line shooting 2. Stacy at the line to shoot a pair with 3:36 remaining here in the first period. And Stacy can narrow the gap to 1. Make that. Smith into the ball game now, along with Byrne for the Wildcats, as Stacy Snyder is set to put her first shot up. It is short, no good. Stacy's second shot is good, and it's now 8-6. Byrne will inbound for the Wildcats. She does so in here to Smith. Smith passes it over here now for Joan Brophy, and she is going to be fouled as Stacy Snyder will pick up the blocking foul. Be an unshooting foul, and the Greenwood Wildcats will inbound over here on the near side. Smith will inbound for Greenwood. Across the court she goes to Mindy Brophy. Mindy into the lane, stops, tries to dump it inside for Smith. This off her hands out of bounds. Well, for Byrne, rather. And Byrne has the ball go off her fingers out of bounds, and back with it comes Alicia Moon. Here's Moon spinning over across the timeline now. Alicia looking around out there, dumps it inside to Stacy Snyder. Stacy back over to Moon, a 15-footer from out in front, good. Nice shot by Alicia Mooner. We're all tied up at 8 with 3:05 remaining here in the ball in the first period of the ball game. Mindy Brophy will work it away here for her Greenwood Wildcats. Across the timeline, circling at the top of the circle, drives it into the lane, dumps it back over here to Mindy Brophy, or Joan Brophy, and Joan's shot's good. A 2-pointer, and we've got a 10-8 ball game. Here goes Moon down to the left wing side, dumps it off over there for Heather Williard, who was into the ball game, and now the pass comes back to Brandy Williard. Alicia Moon has it, takes a pick from Brandy Williard, puts a shot up and in, good. It's a 2-pointer, and timeout temporarily called as the ball got loose. It's now 10-10. Alicia Moon hitting 2 consecutive 14-footers from outside there. And this is Smith with it now. Here comes Smith. Long pass ahead, picked off over there by Stacy Snyder. Stacy will drop it back to Alicia Moon, and back with it come the Trojans. They have an opportunity to take the lead for the first time in the ball game. Moon working it down on the far side. Here's a shot by Heather Williard, no good. Brandy Williard right up under there. Her shot won't go, and a rebound comes off to Joan Brophy. She'll drop it back here now for Byrne, or make that Smith at any rate. Far side. Here's the shot taken from over there. No good. Rebound comes off to Stacy Snyder. Stacy will drop it back for Alicia Moon. Still tied at 10, so the Trojans can take the lead for the first time. Moon has it. Passes it out in front here for Brandy Williard. 15-footer. No good. Rebounded underneath there by Joan Brophy. And Joan will stop right out in front of us here. And take it down here now for Byrne. And a walk will be called now. She travels toward the lane without the dribble. UDA will inbound here. Stacy Snyder to inbound for the Trojans. Bechtel out of the ball game right now for UDA as Jamie Erdman with it here. Ball knocked loose momentarily by Smith there, but they got it back. Here's a pass underneath. Did she get it? Yeah, she did. Here's Heather Williard. Has a shot knocked aside by Klein, and it will be a foul called on Klein, and Heather Williard to go to the line shooting 2. Heather to the line for the first time as Klein picks up her first personal foul with 1:14 remaining here in the first quarter. And Heather, see if she can put a couple of these in. Here's her first shot. It is no good. It wanted to go down, but it wouldn't. And so she'll have one more chance coming. Here's Heather's second shot. It is, whoops, no good. Rebound over this side by Stacy Snyder. She puts a shot up and in, good. Stacy nails it, and it's 12-10 UDA by 2 with 1:05 remaining. Here comes Joan Brophy down here. She stops, tries to dump it inside, knocked away by Moon right into the hands of Stacy Snyder, and back with it comes Jamie Erdman for the Trojans. Jamie down on the right wing side, dumps it inside there for Brandy Williard. Brandy bounces it back here for Erdman. Now back out here for Moon. Alicia dribbles into the lane. She's bumped hard, but no foul. Shot from the side by Heather Williard, no good. Rebound comes back off here to Mindy Brophy, and Mindy will start it back for her Wildcats with 35 seconds remaining here in period 1. Mindy Brophy at the point. Now it's a walk going to be called as she got messed up in there and put a big dribble on it, and that took care of that. So we got 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And Stacy Snyder will inbound for Jamie Erdman. Jamie over here for Alicia Moon. Moon dribbles into the lane, has the ball tapped back, but gathered in by Williard. Here's a shot from the side. It's good, a two-pointer by Erdman. And the Trojans up 14-10 with 13 seconds remaining. Back with it comes Smith. Near side here for Byrne for 3. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Klein underneath. Her shot is up and no good. Rebound over there by Mindy Brophy is good. And so we got a 1-point ball game at the end of one period of play. It's or 2-point ball game rather. It's UDA 14 and Greenwood 12. Okay, we're getting set to begin period number 2 with the Trojans up by 2, 14-12. Stacy Snyder will inbound here to Jamie Erdman. Jamie will cross the timeline with it and see if the Trojans can advance this margin out. It's the first time in the ball game, I think, that the Trojans have led here. Here's Bechtel tied up, gets it over here for Brandy Williard. Brandy to the point at the top of the circle. She'll drop it back here for Erdman. Jamie into the lane, stops, puts the shot up, and a foul will be called. A foul will be on number 44, Klein. And Jamie will be at the line shooting 2. For Klein, that is her second personal foul. Came with 7:38 remaining in the first half. And Jamie Erdman at the line shooting a pair. Here's Jamie's first shot. And it is good. Here's Jamie's second shot is no good. In and out. Rebounded in there by Klein. She'll drop it back over here now for Fagley. Fagley with a head of steam. Slows her up over here now. Top for the circle. Over on the far side for Brophy. Mindy's shot is good. Good shot by Mindy Brophy. 16-footer from the left wing side there. And it's 15-14 UDA by 1. Pass inside for Erdman, and a foul's called. This time it will be Fagley picking up the personal foul. This will be a it will be a shooting foul. It'll be a 1-and-1 as the Trojans are into the bonus. And Fagley picks up her second, I believe. Yep, with 7:14 remaining in the first period. Or the first half, make that. Here's the first shot by Jamie Erdman. And it is short off the front. Rebounded over on the far side to Hayden. And Hayden will come back with it for Greenwood. Hayden crossed the timeline. Over there for Mindy Brophy. Mindy stops, dumps it inside for Klein. Her shot is up and in, good. Worked it in there very nicely that time from Hayden to Brophy to Klein. And Klein put it home. 16-15, Trojans trailing by 1. Bechtel over here for Snyder. Stacy will drop it back to Kim now. Kim working around here at the top, has the ball tipped out of her hands by Mindy Brophy. And will remain UDA ball. Alicia Moon coming back into the ball game now to replace Heather Williard for UDA. And Stacy Snyder will inbound for the Trojans. Does so here now for Jamie Erdman. Moon into the corner for Brandy Williard. Brandy will work it out the right wing here. Give it to Erdman, who dumps it over here in the right wing for Moon. Make that Bechtel before. Here's Moon with a shot from out in front. It won't go. The rebound will come off in there, and the tie-up will ensue. And it will be Greenwood ball as the gals really getting tied up. And Brandy Williard said something to Joan Brophy. Brandy took exception to the way Joan reacted to the tie-up. And back with it come the Greenwood Wildcats. This is Fegley with a near walk. Near side, here it comes. It's going to get loose, and Alicia Moon picks it up for the Trojans. Back over here for Jamie Erdman. Long pass inside. Here's Stacy Snyder standing right there. Puts a 3-footer in. She received a good pass from Jamie Erdman that time. 17-16, UDA by 1. Another nip and tuck ball game. Here's Fegley with it. Fegley working it into the right baseline spot. Now pushes it over here, and a shot put up there by Mindy Brophy is good. And the lead goes back and forth. It's now 18-17 Greenwood. Pass near side here for Alicia Moon. Alicia looking, dumps it back here for Jamie Erdman. Jamie going to work down the right side. Pass it inside for Moon. Goes off her fingertips. Going to be saved from out of, nope. Didn't get saved from out of bounds. I thought she might have made it. Weigel will come into the ball game now for Greenwood. She is replacing Joan Brophy. Here's the inbounds pass, and she's going to step out of bounds as the pass came into Mindy Brophy. Mindy passed it right back to Hayden. Hayden hadn't gotten herself into the ball game yet. Passed it on the baseline, so the Trojans will take over. They lead. No, they trail by 1, 18-17. Moon with it. Alicia stops, drops it over into the corner. Shot from the side for 3, no good. Rebound comes over here to Kim Bechtel. Kim will drive the right baseline and stop and pop one up. It won't go, and the rebound comes off to Mindy Brophy. Mindy with a head of steam down the right side, passes it off the fingertips here of Weigel and out of bounds, and it will be the Eagles, or the Trojans, to inbound here now. Jamie Erdman going to go down the right side here. Drives into the lane, and a foul, a pushing foul. Yeah, we called that time as Jamie, you could plainly see, really gave her a shove. And for Jamie, that will be her first personal foul, the team's second. And that came with 4:49 remaining here in the first half. Timeout temporarily called as the Greenwood puts Lilly into the ball game. Here's Weigel with it on the inbound pass. Back over there now for the ball stolen away here now by Jamie Erdman, and Jamie is fouled, and this time the foul will be on number 35, Fegley. And for Fegley, that might be her third. Let's see. Foul definitely on Fegley, and definitely her third. It is, with 4:39 remaining here in the first half. So that was a pretty dumb foul to be picked up by Fegley that time. And it's going to send Jamie Erdman to the line shooting a pair, and Jamie will have a chance to tie it up and then put the Trojans ahead. Here's her first shot. It won't go. So now she'll have a chance to tie it. And her second shot is no good. Rebounded in there by Moon, though. And Alicia went after that one strongly. Oh, nice pass underneath to Brandy Williard, and her shot is good. Not much defense that time by Lilly. Here's an inbound pass thrown out of bounds, and so it'll be UDA ball. Trojans up by 1, 19-18. Stacy Snyder to inbound. Oh, right here to Moon on the right baseline. Turnaround shot. Won't go. Rebound comes off to Brophy. Here comes Mindy with a head of steam down that right side. She stops, pops one up, no good. Rebound's going to come off here and be controlled by Stacy Snyder. Stacy battling for it, and a walk will be called. But boy, Stacy let the referee know about it. There's two gals all over her. Stacy very upset. Not a happy camper right now. Anyway, back with it comes the Wildcats. Mindy Brophy. Over here is Lilly with a shot. It's good, and the bucket will count, and the foul will be on Stacy Snyder. Stacy looks impassively away, and that's going to send Lilly to the line, shooting 1. Hold everything, make that Weigel. Weigel will go to the line, shooting 1. Weigel can finish off a three-pointer here. Here's her shot. It is no good. Rebound comes off to Stacy Snyder. She'll drop it back here for Kim Bechtel. And Kim coming away with it. Long pass up here for Jamie Erdman. She tries to bounce it across for Brandy Williard, but the ball out of bounds off a leg of the Wildcats. Weigel checks out of the ball game now as Joan Brophy comes back in for Greenwood. Here's Moon with an inside pass here for Brandy Williard. Her shot put up, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats, and back they come. Hayden drops it back over here now for Smith. Smith, near side here for Hayden. Hayden going to work down the left side. Drops it right inside there. And a good block in there by Moon. Ball tipped loose and comes back here to Jamie Erdman. Jamie will slow it down for the Trojans. 20-19. Trojans trailing by one with 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Kim Bechtel. Kim looking around underneath here. Kim's going to drive down here on this side. She's blocked out. Pass underneath, picked up over the far side, and a shot put up, no good. Rebound comes on the floor. That's going to be scrambled for in there. And let's see. Now they're going to call a walk. Now they're going to call a walk as the Trojans, it was on the ball, on the floor, no call coming. The Trojan finally picked it up, and then he called the walk. Not sure I agree with that call. Kind of a ridiculous call. The crowd's starting to get on him. Here's a foul called on Alicia Moon out in front. And this will only be the team's third foul. For Alicia, I think her first. So she's been very, very good that way. Tonight, Alicia picks up personal foul number 1 with 3:11 remaining here in the first half. So none shooting. And Hayden will inbound the ball for Greenwood. As back into the ball game comes Klein, and she will take Lily's place. And Hayden will inbound. Right out in front it goes, nearly lost, but Mindy Brophy picks it up, works it down the right wing side. Now out in front here. Smith with it to Brophy. Brophy stops and pops, blocked away nicely. Alicia Moon picks up the ball for the Trojans, spins around with it and brings it back over here for Jamie Erdman. Jamie over here to Alicia Moon. Alicia has it, dribbles it down, puts a shot up. That's going to be short off the far side. Oh, no call, a jump call it'll be. Brandy Snyder has Klein go over her back. But it's going to be just a simple matter of they both had the ball. Even though Klein had to crawl over her back to get it, didn't make any difference to these officials. And so Stacy Snyder will inbound to Brandy Williard. Bounce pass back here for Jamie Erdman. Looking around over to Brandy Williard in the left wing side. Now Moon in deep on the left wing side. Oh, Alicia was standing at three-point line. Gets it back out here. Goes through Kim Bechtel's legs. It's on the floor. And a jump will be called, and it's going to be Greenwood ball. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2019, Greenwood up by 1. Riotous kind of a ball game here now. The officials getting out of control, and the girls a little bit getting out of control here now. Smith, near side over here for Hayden. She steps up, pops it inside here to Joan Brophy. Her shot's no good. Rebound on the far side by Mindy Brophy won't go. Klein with a shot underneath. That won't go. And the rebound comes back here to Brandy Williard. Trojans dodging a bullet down the floor that time. Here is Erdman with it with 2:05 remaining in the first half. Back over here for Bechtel. Now inside to Alicia Moon. She dribbles once, passes it back. Brandy Williard for 2. No good. Rebound comes off to Hayden. And she'll drop it back here now for Smith. Smith to the top of the circle. Right wing side for Mindy Brophy. Mindy dumps it inside here for Hayden. She puts a shot up and in. Good. Coach O goes, oh, he couldn't believe that. Anyway, they worked it well on the baseline and put a shot up and in, and it's 22-19. Wildcats by 3 with 1:30 remaining. Here's a bad pass inside. Now it's going to be picked off by Klein, and a foul will be called on Alicia Moon, I believe. If it is, it'll be Alicia's second. We'll see here. Okay, with 1:25 remaining in the first half. Yep, going to be Alicia's second, and that put the Wildcats into the bonus. And that will send Klein to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Klein at the line to shoot a 1-and-1 for Greenwood. Her first shot, no good. Rebound comes back here to Alicia Moon. Alicia racing back here with Jamie Erdman. Passes it over there, intended for Erdman. It's going to go off the fingertips of Smith, out of bounds. And it will be UDA ball. Brookhart comes into the ball game now to replace Joan Brophy for the Wildcats. Here's Moon. Left wing side, and this time a charging foul is going to be called on Alicia, and all of a sudden Alicia has got 3 personal fouls on her, and that's going to bring Alicia Moon out of the ball game. As I just mentioned, Alicia was doing very well, picked up her first with about 3 or 4 minutes to go in a half, but now she's picked up 2 more quick ones, and that's going to set Alicia Moon down for UDA here. Or did it? Let me see. Yeah, now I guess a technical or something. I guess a technical was called on someone. I'm not sure on whom. At any rate, anyway, Klein will be at the line shooting a couple here. I think there was a technical call on somebody, maybe Coach Ozenbach. I'm not really sure. I'm just positively not sure what happened. Anyway, Klein missed the first one. Let's see if she can miss a pair here. Here's our second shot. It's good. So she made 1 out of 2. And that will give the ball back to Greenwood with 1:15 remaining. And Greenwood now up by 4, 23-19. Greenwood inbounds here to Smith. Smith working it into the lane, stops, puts a 10-footer up, it's in. Good. Margin up to 6 now. 25-19, 1 minute remaining. Kim Bechtel with it. Over here for Erdman. Near side now for Heather Williard. Here's Heather driving it down to the right baseline here. Has the ball stolen away by Smith. Back comes Mindy Brophy with it. Clock down to 42 seconds. Mindy Brophy dumps it inside for Klein. Her shot no good. Rebound underneath there goes on the floor. And it's going to be picked up by Brandy Williard. Brandy in a skirmish in there. I'll tell you, the gals are really throwing themselves around. And this time it's going to be Mindy Brophy picking up the personal foul. And Brandy Williard will go to the foul line and shooting a 1-and-1. Referees kind of letting the ball game get a little bit out of hand here. If this is a hockey game, I think we'd be about ready for a fight to break out here now. But anyway, there's a lot of hot-tempered young gals out here now, and Brandy happens to be one of them right at the moment, but she'll go to the line now, shooting a 1-and-1 as Mindy Brophy picks up her second personal foul. And back into the ball game. That's going to send Klein out of the ball game right now as Lily comes back in for the Wildcats of Greenwood. Here's the first shot. It's good. So Brandy makes her first one. It makes it a 25-20 ball game with 34 seconds remaining. And Brandy's second shot is also good. So Brandy makes a pair. Brandy Williard knocks down 2 of them. 25-21, 4-point difference in the ball game with 30 seconds remaining. Here's a long pass down here. And a walk will be called now on number 24 as she went for a walk for Greenwood. And the Trojans can come back and get to within a couple here now. Kim Bechtel with it out in front. Near side here for Jamie Erdman on the right wing side. Passes it inside for Stacy Snyder. Stacy tied up in there. Gets it back out here for Erdman. Now it's inside for Brandy. Brandy dribbles once, puts it over on the far side. Heather Williard with a shot that won't go. Rebound underneath to Stacy Snyder. Her shot won't go. Rebound comes off to Erdman. Her shot won't go. Stacy with a rebound shot, and she's fouled. And Stacy will go to the line shooting a pair. Gosh, the Trojans had 3 or 4 shots that time. And finally, Stacy is fouled as number 31, Smith, picks up the foul, her first, with just 2 seconds remaining. So Stacy, if she can hit a couple here, can get the Trojans back to within 2. They trail by 4. Here's Stacy's first shot. It is short. A little bit short off the front. So We can get back to within 4 anyway, if she can hit this one. Just 2 seconds remaining in the first half. Her second shot is good. And we got a 4-point ball or 3-point ball game now, 25-22 with 2 seconds remaining. Here's 24 with it. That's Brookhart. She'll dribble with it, and that's going to end the first half of play. So at the end of 16 minutes, the score 25-22, Greenwood by 3. Set to go here with period number 3. Trojans entering the second half of play, down by 3 points, 25-22. Stacy Snyder will inbound to Jamie Erdman, I would guess, to begin the third period. And here we go. Trojans need 3 to tie. Jamie with it, out in front of us. Takes the pick from Alicia Moon, goes into the right baseline. Jamie's got it again. Dumps it inside here for Brandy Williard. Nice bounce pass over here for Stacy Snyder. Stacy shots long on the far side, and the ball comes back off to Brandy Williard, and a tie up. It's going to be Greenwood ball. Here's an inbound pass off the fingertips of Kim Bechtel and out of bounds, and so Hayden will try it again here now. Hayden inbounds over here for Joan Brophy. She's got it back here now. Fegley will start it out for Greenwood. Hayden for 2. No good. Rebound comes right off to Brandy Williard. She'll drop it back here for Jamie Erdman, and back with it come the Trojans. They have a chance to pull within 1. Moon out to the point here now for Erdman. Right wing side, Bechtel. Kim going to drive it into the corner. Gives it back over here to Erdman. Now Trojans in kind of nothing going on here right now. Moon with it. She'll work down the right wing side. Look around, drops it over here, and a foul will be called. Hayden picks up the foul. It will be her first, I think. Yeah, her first. First team foul of the second half. None shooting. And Stacy Snyder will inbound for the Trojans. For Alicia Moon. Alicia, bounce pass inside for Stacy. Fakes once, drops it back out here for Moon. She puts a shot up and in, good. Alicia for 2. Here goes Fegley with it. It's 25-24. UDA drops back to only a 1-point difference. Klein with a rebound shot and a foul. And Klein will go to the line, shooting 2. As, let's see, 43, that'll be Stacy Snyder. Stacy will pick up her third with 6.5 minutes remaining here in the third. Does not bode well for Stacy. But to the line goes Klein, and she can give them a little more breathing room here. Nope, this is the first one. She'll have one more shot to give them a 2-point lead. Greenwood leads by 1, 25-24. And Klein's second shot is good, and it's 26-24. The Wildcats of Greenwood by 2. Here's Moon with it. Alicia driving down the right wing side, gets stopped. Now she bounces it inside for Stacy Snyder. Back out to Moon. Her shot high off the glass, no good, and Fegley comes back with it for Greenwood. Fegley stopping over here on the near side, setting up her Greenwood Wildcats. She stops, tries to punch it inside. Klein picks it up, puts a shot up, no good. A rebound over there picked up by the Trojans. And Moon has it for UDA. Drops it back here to Jamie Erdman. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Period 3. Trojans trail by 2. Here's a pass inside for Brandy Williard. Out on the far side it goes to Erdman. Her shot's no good. Rebound comes off to Joan Brophy. Here's a ball stolen away by Stacy Snyder. She's got it back here for Alicia Moon. Alicia stops, wiggles away from a couple of people, drops it back here for Erdman. Into the corner here, left wing side for Alicia Moon. Inside it goes to Kim Bechtel. Bechtel in the lane, spins around, gives it back over to Randy Williard, who gives it back to Kim Bechtel. Ooh, Kim now passes it inside for Moon. Moon bounce pass over here for Erdman. Her shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Hayden. Hayden drops it back to Fegley, and back comes Fegley for Greenwood. Trojans wasted a lot of time and didn't get anything that time. Here's Joan Brophy from the side, no good. Her shot's going to be picked off by Erdman. Gives it back here to Moon. Alicia winding around out in front as Heather Williard gets ready to come back into the ball game for the Trojans. Kim Bechtel at the point. Kim will set it up. Over here they go to Moon down the right wing side. Alicia dumps it inside, and a foul will be called before the shot. Fegley picks up the foul. And for Fegley, that's number 4. Number 4 with 4:35 remaining here in the third period. Be a non-shooting foul, so the Trojans will inbound. Stacy Snyder will inbound it back here for Alicia Moon. She drops it here for Erdman. Far side here for Brandy Williard. Brandy stops and pops one up short. Rebound comes off to Mindy Brophy. Mindy starting along this side over here. Bounces it inside, picked up by Klein. She puts a shot up and a foul's called. Foul will be on Brandy Williard, I do believe. And that's going to send Klein to the line. The shooting 2. Nope, the foul was on Heather Williard, make that. Heather picks up her first. Timeout's going to be called by UDA with 4:22 remaining. And we've got a 2-point ball game now, 26-24, Greenwood by 2. Okay, the Trojan timeout is over, and Jen Klein will go to the line for the Wildcats, and she'll be shooting 2. Jamie Erdman checks out of the ball game now as Kim Bechtel comes back in for the Trojans. Trojans just unable to solve Greenwood so far here tonight. They've hung close. Here's Jen's first shot's good. 27-24. Greenwood by 3. Second shot is no good. Rebound comes off to Stacy Snyder, and back with it comes Moon. She'll push it ahead here now for Bechtel. Kim stops, drops it back over here for Brandy Williard. Her shot no good, short. And the ball's loose over there. Brandy will pick it back up. No, ball's got to be knocked out of bounds off of Joan Brophy. And it will be UDA to inbound. Stacy Snyder will inbound for the Trojans. There's Alicia Moon. Moon down the right wing side has the ball come loose from her fingers, and Mindy Brophy picks it up for the Wildcats. She'll drop it back here now for Smith. Smith into the lane, stops, 14-foot shot, no good. Rebound comes off, and it's going to go off the fingertips of Jen Klein, out of bounds, and it'll be UDA ball. 3:41 remaining here in the third period. Alicia Moon rolling across the timeline down to the near side here for Heather Williard. Heather at the top of the circle, drives right through there, goes over to the right wing side, tied up over there. She'll drop it back over there for Kim Bechtel, who gets it back out in front now for Moon. Alicia going to try the right baseline. Nothing doing, passes it back over here for Brandy Williard. Brandy over there for Kim Bechtel. Kim will drop it back here to Alicia Moon. Moon into the lane, stops, bounces it back over here for Moon again. Pops one over from the outside, no good. Rebound comes off to Jen Klein. She'll come back with it, drop it back over here now for Smith. 2 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the third period. Here's a shot from the side, good. That is that Hayden, and she hits one. It's now 29-24, or is that 28? I'm not sure. 29, I guess. 29-24. 5-point margin for Greenwood. Brandy Williard to Moon. Here's Moon, tries to force it inside. It's going to go out of bounds, be saved back in by Stacy Snyder, and then a foul will be called on Stacy as she come back in after saving the ball out of bounds, and then gets the picks up the foul. And let's see, it looks like that might bring Chris Biddle into the ball game as soon as she can get in here now. Joan Brophy ahead to Mindy Brophy. Mindy wrapping it around, dumps it inside for Klein. She puts a shot up off the glass, good. And let the ball go, the referee says. It's 31-24. And it will be UDA to inbound. Chris Biddle into the ball game for the first time tonight as the Trojans slip back now by 7. And Alicia Moon will try to get something going here with 2 minutes remaining in the third period. Plenty of time left in the ball game. The Trojans do not want to get themselves too far behind here. Here's Brandy Weir at the top of the circle. She'll drop it back here for Alicia Moon. The Trojans just can't get it inside somehow or another. Things are just all tied up over here. Here's a pass intended for Chris Biddle. Goes out of bounds off the Trojans, and so it'll be, let's see, here comes Erdman coming back in to take Kim Bechtel's spot. And Smith with the ball for Greenwood. Smith crossed the timeline. Near side over here now for Mindy Brophy. Mindy stops, puts a shot up, blocked away by Moon. Rebound shot by Jen Klein, though, is good. And it's now 33-24, a 9-point margin as Greenwood slowly pulls away from the Trojans with 1:20 remaining in the third. Over here for Moon. Maybe the Trojans might have to do some outside shooting here. A foul's called. Foul this time will be on Mindy Brophy. I think that'll be Mindy's third. Mindy Brophy picked up her third personal with 1:13 remaining in the third, and the Wildcats up 33-24. Chris Biddle will inbound for UDA. Over here for Moon. Out in front, Jamie Erdman. Now Moon's got it. Drives the right baseline. Gets tied up in there. She's going to have to dump it back out here. She does to Jamie Erdman. Now it's loose, and Moon picks it up. Here's a pass over here for Kim Bechtel. Kim drives into the lane, puts his shot up, and a foul's called. Bucket is good, and a foul will be on Joan Brophy. And Kim Bechtel will go to the line for the Trojans, shooting one. Kim to the line, shooting one for UDA. And let's see here now. First shot, her only shot is good. So Kim narrows the gap to 7, or 6 make that. It's 27-33, 33-27. Smith at the top of the circle, over to the far side for Hayden. Hayden to Smith. Smith over in the corner for Joan Brophy. Her shot short, no good. Rebound comes back to Bechtel. 40 seconds remaining in period 3. Alicia Moon with it. Trojans can narrow the gap here now to go into the fourth period. They'll be looking pretty good. Here's Alicia around the left side here. Passes it back over here for Erdman. Jamie going for 3. It's good. A 3-bagger for Jamie Erdman. And all of a sudden, we have got a 3-point ball game. Now it's 33-30 with 15 seconds remaining in period 3. Smith over to the far side for Hayden. Back over here for Smith. Now over to Hayden. Hayden steps up for 2. No good. Rebound comes back here with 4 seconds to go. Jamie's going to have to give it to Alicia, and that shot will be nowhere near. But the Trojans have come back now to within 3. Trojans got to do some outside shooting, perhaps. It's 33-30 with 8 minutes to play. Be right back. Coach O assisted in the ball game tonight by Dave Shadle for his Lady Trojans. Mr. Klinger missing due to some commitment, I think, to open house at the middle school or something like that. At any rate, Dave Shadle will do an able job, that's for sure. And he is assisting head coach Tom Ozenbach. As the Trojans get her set up here now, the Trojans with the ball to begin period 4 can immediately close the gap to 1 if they can get a bucket down here. The foul's called Foul's going to be called on a Trojan. I think it'll be on Brandy Williard. Yeah, Brandy's going to pick up a holding foul of some kind. And for Brandy, that's her first. So she has been a good girl tonight. She picks up her first personal foul with 7:53. And I'll tell you, Brandy's been overheated at some times here tonight, it seems, but she has played a very, very cool ball game, much to her credit. 7:40 remaining. Here's Fegley, tempted to shoot, can't do it, tries to push it underneath, does so here for Mindy Brophy. Back out to Fegley, over to far side now. Here's Joan Brophy with a 15-footer. It's good. 35-point margin now for Greenwood. Jamie nearly walked. Gave it back here to Alicia Moon for three. No good. Rebound underneath, though, is going to come. Ooh, wait a minute. She just got popped with the ball. No call coming down here as the ball's lost on the other side of the court. And now timeout's called as Alicia Moon got popped. And she will call time here momentarily as Alicia got popped back here with a head or whatever. And she's going to call time temporarily here. We'll be right back. Okay, Alicia will have to stay out for a little bit here anyway. I think she's going to be okay. She got hit in the mouth with a head or an elbow or something. And back with it comes Bechtel now. 5 points down. Kim driving the right baseline, puts a shot up, and Jen Klein will be called with a foul. And that's going to send Kim Bechtel to the line. Or will it? No, yes, it is a 1-and-1. Okay, Kim will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. For Jen Klein, that is her third personal foul. Kim at the line to shoot her first shot, and it is no good. Rebound going to be controlled by Stacy Snyder. She puts it up and in good. 3-point ball game, 35-32. UDA trailing by 3. Here's Byrne with it. Near side over here now for Fegley. She drops it over here for Mindy Brophy. Mindy passes it inside. Klein with a turnaround shot. Good. Jen Klein hits one. It's 37-32. The margin back up to 5 for Greenwood. Jamie Erdman. Stop. Dumps it over here for Heather Williard. Back over to Brandy Williard. And now back to Kim Bechtel at the top of the circle. Has it knocked out of her hands by Brophy, but Trojans control. Goes Erdman, bounces it over there. Mindy Brophy with a steal. Mindy coming back here with Heather Williard, and Heather puts a foul on her before the shot. So Heather might have saved a bucket there as the shot went in, but it won't count. However, Mindy Brophy will go to the line shooting a pair. No, she won't. She'll go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. As Heather Williard will check out of the game now. Alicia Moon came back in. And for Heather, that's her second personal foul. And Mindy will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Her first shot's no good. Oh, my goodness. Looked like Klein may have been over the back that time, but the pass on the far side is going to go out of bounds anyway. It'll be UDA ball, but boy, it looked like Jen Klein might have picked up her fourth foul that time. She certainly looked as though she was over the back on the rebound, but no call. 5:55 remaining in the ball game. Moon at the top of the circle. Come on, Alicia. Got to get Alicia pumping a couple of them out from outside here. Here's Moon. Dumps it over here for Erdman. Ooh, it rolls off her fingertips, but she gathered it back in just at the last second. Getting tied up, and a foul will be called. Foul will be on Byrne. It'll be a 1-and-1. Jamie Erdman will go at the line, shooting for UDA. Here's Erdman's first shot. It is short. Rebound's going to be controlled by Brandy Williard. She throws a shot way up in the air. No good. Stacy Snyder with that rebound. Working it back here comes to Moon. Moon with a shot. No good. Rebound on the far side to Kim Bechtel. Bechtel throws a shot up. No good. And a rebound will come back here to Joan Brophy. And back she comes. Alicia Moon puts the stops on her. And she dishes it back here to Fegley. Over on the far side there for Byrne. Back to Fegley. 5:10 remaining. Fegley and Byrne playing catch over here. This is Fegley. Now she's going to try it over here with Mindy Brophy. Back to Fegley, over to Byrne. Byrne, near side here for Brophy. Puts a shot up and in, good. 14-footer from over here in the right wing. Shot is 30, or side, and it's 39-32. Jamie Erdman out in front with it. Trojans led for a brief moment in this ball game, but it seems like Greenwood has controlled. Here's a pass inside for Moon. Alicia goes to the bucket and puts a shot up and in. Alicia with a left baseline drive here. Puts a shot up and in. Closes the gap back down to 5 again. Now 39-34. Fegley, near side over here for Mindy Brophy. Mindy passes it over to the far side. Shot over there by Byrne is no good. Rebound comes off to both Klein and Snyder. And it's going to be, let's see, official over here looking at Stacy Snyder. Stacy's okay, and it will remain Greenwood ball as Byrne will inbound for Greenwood. Here's Mindy Brophy with a shot, good. 41-34. 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the ball game. Moon over the right wing corner, and a foul's going to be called. This will be Mindy Brophy, and boy, for Mindy, that's going to be her 4th. She argues the point here with the official, but that's not going to do her any good. And that's going to send Alicia Moon to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. For Mindy, her 4th, with 4:02 remaining, so she's going to have to play it a little cozy out there. And Alicia Moon will line up here to shoot a 1-and-1. Here's Alicia's first shot. It is good, right to the bottom of the bucket. Nice shot. 41-35, 6-point margin now. And Alicia can cut that to 5. Here's her second shot. It is no good. Rebound comes back over here to Mindy Brophy. Mindy coming with a head of steam. She'll slow it down here now. Pass it into the corner. Here's Fegley from outside for 2. It's good. Fegley hits a 12-footer from the right wing, and it's 43-35. Margin back up to 8. Alicia Moon. Alicia going to be driving in here. Foul's called. They're going to call it a charging foul. Mr. O looks on impassively. He says probably a good call, and Mindy Brophy is injured on that one. She gets back up, though, but she went to the boards hard that time. And timeout's going to be called by UDA, I do believe. And that came with 3:43 remaining in a 43-35 ball game. Be right back. Okay, Greenwood will inbound up here as Fegley controls it for her Wildcats. Across the timeline, bounces it over here for Hayden. Back to Fegley, out in front, into the lane, 15-footer, no good. Rebound over there, and a foul will be called on Greenwood. This time it'll be Byrne picking up the foul, and that's going to send Alicia Moon to the line for the Trojans to shoot a very important 1-and-1. Here's Alicia's first shot, and it is good. It had to think about it, went up, looked down the barrel, and then jumped right down in there. So she hits the first one, and she'll try to do that one more time. Here's her second shot. It is good. Whoop, no, it's not good. Well, they're going to rule that she stepped into the lane too soon. I wasn't watching. The tape will show it. So she gets 1 for 2. Seems like there's not a game goes by that we don't have that violation at least once. Here goes a bounce pass ahead here now, and a good block over there as Kim Bechtel goes hard to the boards, but one heck of a block that time, and I think Kim's going to be okay. Yep, she's up. She's all right. She says, no problem. And a girl, Kim, one heck of a block that time, and Kim is all right. And she's a tough little gal, and she will give the Trojans maybe that boost that they need here. Now it's 43-36. And the Trojans need to play some good defense with 3:22 remaining. There's a ball out front here now for Fegley. Near side here for Byrne. She puts a shot up, no good. Rebound on the far side to Joan Brophy. Her shot's no good, and it's going to go off of Brandy Williard, and it will be Byrne to inbound. Byrne inbounds it back here to Fegley. Clock down to 3:05 and counting. We'll be under 3 minutes here in a second or two. Byrne over there, ooh, looked like it could have been a tie-up over there as Moon had a hand on it, but oh, here's a big dribble, no call. Back over here for Hayden, now back out in front for Byrne. Byrne into the lane, tries to dump it underneath, and it's going to go out of bounds. It was intended for Fegley, but the Trojans will get the ball back with 2:46 remaining. Trojans need a couple of three-baggers here. That's a heck of a way to play, I realize that, but they look good, and it seems to get you caught up so quickly. Here's Moon. Moon down the right wing side. Stops, dumps it inside to Kim Bechtel. Her shot is no good, and a foul will be called on Kim as Kim grabs her by the leg as she goes by. And that'll be for Kim, her third, I do believe. No, her first. Could that be Kim's first? I can't hardly believe it. But anyway, 2:31 remaining, and Kim Bechtel picks up her first personal foul. And that's going to send Fegley to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Her first shot is good. 36-44. And Fegley's second shot is no good. Rebound comes off to Bechtel over on the far side. Kim starting down the right side. Kim right around everybody, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound out in front, comes off to Erdman, and Erdman puts a shot up and in, good. And we've got a couple of gals tied up down here as Bechtel and Hayden slow to get up. Let's see. I think we're okay. And it will be Byrne to inbound. I think. Yep, she does. Over here for Hayden. She's tied up. And a foul's going to be called on Stacy Snyder. Stacy can't believe it. Stacy absolutely cannot believe that call. And for Stacy, that's going to be her fifth. So she's going to leave the ball game. And Chris Biddle will come in to replace Stacy. And to the line will go Hayden, shooting a 1-and-1. Here's Hayden's first shot. It's in and out, no good. Rebound comes back to Brandy Williard. She dumps it back here to Alicia Moon. We're down to 2:10 remaining. Alicia will pull it up, drop it over here on the far side. Here's Erdman for two, no good. Rebound comes off to Klein, and she'll drop it back here now for Fegley. As back with it come the Indians. Fegley's got it out in front. She dribbles into the lane, bounces it over here, and a foul's called. Jamie Erdman will pick up the foul. And Fegley will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Jamie picks up her second personal foul with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining, but Trojans not having the luck of fouling and not being in the real great foul trouble. And Fegley here maybe not hitting the foul shot, but then Trojans come down the court and they don't get anything. And that do not help. Whoops, wait a minute. Into the line goes Brophy. So that'll negate that, and that's going to give the Trojans yet another break as Mindy Brophy, totally losing it over there, goes into the lane, or not Mindy, but Joan Brophy, before the gal even hardly had the ball. Okay, here's Alicia Moon from outside. Alicia got to dribble inside the three-point line, puts it back here to Chris Biddle, now back to Moon on the right baseline. Tied up, gets it back out in front here for Kim Bechtel. Kim for three, it's good. That's what we need, folks. Kim hits a three-bagger. And it's now 44-41, a three-point ball game. Here's Fegley, rolls it off a foot. Fegley picks it back up, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes back down to the Wildcats, and here's the ball. Got it. Whoa, wait a minute. Foul's going to be called. The foul will be on the Trojans, Chris Biddle. And let's see. To the foul line will go number 30, Byrne. But hey, 1 minute 14 remaining, 44-41. It's only a three-point game. And Miss Byrne at the line for Greenwood shooting a 1-and-1. So let's see if we can get this rebound in here. Here's her shot. It's no good. It don't hit anything, so hold everything. It'll be UDA ball. The Trojans will come back, and they can get to within one here real quickly. Clock down to 1:10 remaining in the ball game. Here goes Erdman to the right baseline. Back out here for Brandy Williard. Brandy back out for Jamie Erdman. Jamie looking to shoot a three-pointer. Gives it back over here to Brandy Williard. Got to get something going here now. Here's Brandy, puts a shot up, partially blocked away, and it's gathered back in here by Brophy. And Brophy's got it, gives it back over here. Now we're down to 45 seconds. Trojan missing a golden opportunity that time, and a foul will be called. 1-and-1 shot foul will be called as Kim Bechtel picks up her second or third. And to the line will go Hayden now, shooting a 1-and-1. 44 seconds remaining, and it's 44-41. So let's see if we can have this gal miss a couple of these, and Trojans call timeout. So should have got one down the court that time, darn it anyway. Well, we'll see if we can get something going here now as she shoots a 1-and-1. Be right back. Following the UDA timeout now, Hayden positions herself at the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. Her first shot is no good. Rebound comes off here and is controlled by Alicia Moon. Clock down to 40 seconds. Fast break here for Erdman, and Jamie loses a handle on it. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay here. But oh my, Jamie, or was it Jamie? Or well, yeah, I think it was. Anyway, Chris Biddle will inbound for the Trojans. Here it is in here for Alicia Moon. Alicia's right baseline shot. It's good. We're down to a 1-point ball game now, and timeout's going to be called immediately by the Greenwood Wildcats. So it's 44-43, 30 seconds remaining. The Trojans, I thought at one point were out of this one. They have gotten it back to within one. Wow. Found the ball for Greenwood. We're all waiting to see how this works. Here's Brophy with it. Across here for Klein. She stops, puts a shot up. It'll go in good. So it's a three-point ball game now with 20 seconds remaining, 46-43. Alicia Moon's going to drive it in. Put a shot up. She's fouled, and the shot goes in. And this could be it. The Trojans can now come to within a tie as the foul was called over here. The foul looks like it might have been on number 14, Hayden. And for Hayden, that's her second, but more importantly, with only 17 seconds remaining, Alicia Moon, our best foul shooter, at the line to tie the ball game up. It's 46-45. Alicia will shoot one big, very important shot. She don't want to jump in over the line. Now let's go here. Here it is. Alicia's shot is good, and we're tied with 17 seconds remaining, but they got to get back here and play defense now. The clock down to 13. I'll try to keep one eye on it. Near shot over here. Here's Klein with a shot. It's good. Clock down to 8, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4. Alicia's going to have to hang up a three-pointer. Here it is. It's no good. Rebound, and that's going to do it. Oh, the Trojans just miss. Ay, they just miss. As Alicia got the shot off at the end, but it wasn't a good one. Coach O has got to be pretty pleased with the way the gals hung in there tonight. They drop a tough one here with a final score of 48-46. The Wildcats by 2. Last second shot, you might say, by Jen Klein with just 7 seconds remaining. Put the lid on it for the Greenwood Wildcats, but a heck of a good ball game. Both clubs deserving to win, and the Wildcats coming away with a 2-point tough ball game. Okay, it's gonna do it. Trojans drop one by 2, and we'll catch you later. Tough one to lose.